Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Velocity Channel, where we are your bridge to financial freedom. Listen, today I want to put an end to the question, which interest rate is bigger, 21% or 6%? Now, which one would you think would be bigger? And while you're thinking about that, I want to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe, because the information that I'm going to go over right now is information that the whole world needs, and this is what is going to bring about the solutions, some of the solutions to what's happening in the economy right now, and that is more knowledge about the right things. Now let's get into it, okay? One would say that this subject doesn't even need to be brought up because the answer can be found within the numbers themselves, but I don't think it's that simple. Case in point, if I were to come to you and I were to say 6% loan or 21% line, a lot of people would say, of course, I'm going to take the 6% loan because 6 is less than 21. But can I, for just a minute, indulge me now, can I present to you this? That what if what you saw was not all there is? What if what you saw was not all there is? Meaning, which one would be hotter? 6 degrees Celsius or 21 degrees Fahrenheit? Which one? Which one is hotter? Would you say 6 degrees Celsius is hotter? And you would be correct. You know why? Because they're on two different scales. They're calculated completely different. And so the banks have done the same thing to you. They convinced you that 6 is less than 21. They're not going to ask, how is this calculated? And so guess what? They don't. These are two completely different products, okay? But products we need nevertheless. And so let's hop right into it. Which one would you rather have? $10,000 at 6%, $193 per month for 5 years. And of course, on that interest, it's going to be $1,500, about $1,600. Or would you rather take the line of credit at $10,000, 21%, $200 a month is the minimum monthly payment, right? You can pay more and it affects your principal, okay? And for 5 years, let's say, at $2,100 per year. Are we comparing apples to apples? Or are we comparing apples to oranges? Because you see, with the line of credit, you can do so much, can't you? But with the loan, you only better do one thing, and that is pay it. Which means all that money is going straight to them. No, you can't take any out. But with the line of credit, do we have to pay the $200 each month? At least. But can we pay more and use our line of credit as our new checking account and have the cash flow pay this line of credit down? We sure can. Others are doing it all of the time. And do we have to keep that $10,000 right there? Will it stay at that balance for the 5 years? Of course not. You see, because when you pay it, it does affect the balance, doesn't it? And when you use your line of credit as your new checking account, guess what? That income is coming in, those expenses are going out, and are you leaving just $200 in there? Well, you can if you want to. That's what's paying it. Do you want to leave $500 in there? You sure can, right? Absolutely. You can leave $1,000 in there. You can leave $2,000 in there. If you leave $2,000 in there, guess what? You'll be done with this in 5 months. By using this line of credit as your new checking account. Now, let's go over here to the loan. And I want to bring to your attention this right here. It says $1,599.68, okay? Over the 5 years at 6%. All right, that's fair. But if this is such a bigger number, 21%, wouldn't you expect this to be way bigger than $2,100? Because that's in 1 year. If the balance stayed at $10,000. What I'm bringing to your attention is this. That if you were to use this line of credit as your new checking account, and you kept the $2,000 in there as a cash flow. Now remember, folks, this isn't a payment. It's just what you're keeping behind in cash flow, all right? But if you were to keep that behind right there in your line of credit, $2,000, right? This will be paid off in 5 months. But how much interest would you have paid? How much interest would you not see? Okay, because the bank is seeing it. You would have to pay $875. Versus your loan of $10,000, 6%, $1,599.68. And that's over the 5 years. So which one would you rather have? Remember that these are calculated much differently. And you have options with the line of credit. And what happens when the lender likes what they see? Meaning they like your payment schedule. They like how you're under the credit utilization. They like all of that. And since they need you to spend more money, what will they do to this? Unsecured line of credit. What are they going to do? Are they going to increase it? How many have been victims of line of credit increases? You see, folks, just like fire, if you don't know how to use it, yes, it can be harmful. But just like fire, it can take you to the moon when you use it correctly. When you know that there's a difference between these numbers. And 6 does not always calculate to be less than 21. Sometimes it's more than, especially when you're in a product that can only give you so much. So we're looking much further than the interest rate, aren't we? We're also looking at time and balance, which are the key factors that you need to keep in mind. Because when you know how to pay your loan and your line of credit, what happens? What happens next? Well, now you know how debt works, and you can use those same calculations that our clients are using for you. You can use the same algorithms that the banks are using against you. Now you can use them for you. So that now instead of spending that $875 away from you, it's coming to you. Instead of spending this $1,600, close to $1,600 away from you, now it's coming to you. All because you know the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit. All because you know the difference between loan and lines. You know the difference between simple interest and complicated interest. I think I'm going to trademark that. Yeah, any interest that's not simple is complicated. Always remember that. God bless you. Listen, I want to hear from you. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. God bless you. We'll see you later.